So it's Mike, it's day 9 of my journey, and I spent last night here with Andy at Andy's camp. So this is Andy.
Hi there.
And you can see behind us is this beautiful camp that he built. And let's just take a slow plan around. There's the river. He's got raised beds, he's a great gardener. That building right there is a kitchen and utilities workshop. There's the cabin. There's the side-by-side he pulled me off the river with. And there's a beautiful gazebo there that's totally mosquito proof. So Andy, let's look over the bank here. How high have you seen the water come up here? How many years have you been here?
About 12 years.
Okay, and how high have you seen the water come up?
Right to here where I'm standing.
Really?
Yeah.
So if that was to happen here, wouldn't you lose your cabin and everything?
No, I haul it out. It's all built on skids.
Okay.
Skid, and about 2 hours I can have everything hauled out.
Now, when you say everything, you mean the cabin and the buildings?
I could have everything moved out, yeah.
Except for the gazebo, eh?
I could move that too.
Oh, really? Okay.
To move the cabin, I can have it ready in about 10 minutes. All I have to do is disconnect the power.
Yeah.
In the junction box.
Uh-huh.
And then disconnect this little tank, which is outdoor tank.
Okay.
And my sewer line.
Yeah, I can see you got a rubber fitting down there.
Yeah.
So that comes off pretty quick.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get up close here and you can see he's got this basically on, the whole cabin's on a set of steel skids. Kind of similar to an oil field mat. So I think this is quite clever. Where I think the rest of his neighbors would be screwed.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to load up and get ready to get back on the river. I've had a leisurely morning. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not going to make much distance today. I'm just going to float and relax. And Andy, just want to thank you for everything you did for me. Like, got my clothes washed, got me washed, steak dinner, hauled off the river. I couldn't ask for anything better. And it all happened because he was cruising down the river on this beautiful jet boat here. Hey, and thanks again.
You're welcome.
Been on the river, and as you've seen previously, I spent last night being hosted by a wonderful man by the name of Andy, a Polish immigrant who came to Canada with absolutely nothing, and he's done very well for himself. And that immigrant spirit just flows out of his heart because he's just full of the milk of human kindness. A wonderful man. Now, yesterday on my approach to his camp, I got stuck on sandbars twice. This is a very sandy part of the river. So I'm going to be looking hard and doing a lot of paddling and trying to dodge sandbars for the next couple kilometers. Luckily, I got good instructions from him. When I get to Fort Vermilion, which I think is about 2 days away, I'm going to stop there, maybe stay a day or two, take stock of my possessions, hopefully either meet up with my wife, because I want to get rid of a good portion of my gear. I've packed way too much stuff, and it is quite bothersome to get out and make camp every night. It takes me about 2 hours to make camp. I have to unload the canoe, set up the tent right away, make something to eat, get everything arranged, and then I've got a little time before bed to write in my diary and figure out how far I've gone that day. Anyway, the worst part of this journey, guys, is the tediousness, especially in the afternoons. Like, it's beautiful scenery here, but after a while, the beautiful scenery tends to be all the same. So when it's those afternoons and I'm paddling hard and thinking about making camp, those are the times that I say, huh, should I really pack it in and go home, or should I keep going? But every morning I get up and it's nice and makes me want to keep going. Don't know if I'm going to make it to Tuktoyaktuk, but let's just see how far this journey takes us. Because this journey is not a race, I keep telling myself. It's just a time to unwind, relax, and see a different side of life. Anyway, Joy, grandchildren, daughter-in-law, son, love you guys all. So here I am at the Lacrete Ferry, but there seems to be an absence of a ferry. So I don't know what's going on here, but let's walk up and have a look at this area. So, seem to be a few cabins here too. Not sure if they're what they're for. Wonder if I'll find anyone here. I have a feeling not, but a little curious about that pickup truck. People are awful trusting. I find the further north I go, I'm finding quads and vehicles with keys left in them. Must be nice to live somewhere where you can fully trust your fellow man. Eaglesham used to be like that, but it ain't anymore. Welcome to Carricajou Cabins. Well, maybe this isn't Little Creek Ferry. Let's find out. So I'm confused. It says welcome to Lacrete Ferry. Well, it doesn't say welcome. Over here it says welcome to Carricajou. So let's see if we can find out what's going on. Oh wow, beautiful place. Well laid out. Hope that's a plastic bear. Hello! I would say this place is not open for the season yet. So let's just stay here for a second. Let's enjoy it. Wow, what a thing of beauty. I'm just leaving Lacrete Ferry. It was a real nice little campground. And heading back onto the river. I think it's going to be about 2 days till I get to Fort Vermilion. But I'm going to be skirting the settlement of Lacrete quite a bit for the next few kilometers. I've only got 8% left in my battery. So probably going to run out of juice halfway through today and not get a chance to change it till tonight. But anyway, to all you're watching me, I love you.